Hi, today I am kind of sad. Like, I don't feel so good. I was thinking that I am not in the mood to create a video, more so that I was convincing myself that whatever video I would have made would have sucked because there's no clear, structure, plot line, motive behind filming this, but there's an intention. The intention was to create and to be consistent and to be vulnerable, which is what I'm doing. Because people talk all the time about how consistency beats talent, and I don't think I'm the greatest musician or YouTube video maker or person. So I was thinking, why bother, Like, I have nothing interesting to talk about. But then I remembered that thing where it's like, oh, consistency beats talent. And I'm like, so am I doing this on the off chance for success? No, not success per se. I mean, long term, yeah. Because what I would consider a success is embodying the version of me who consistently makes videos and creates content and music and the things I want to make, like as a lifestyle. And I think I'm getting there slowly. It's taken me a long time because I'm also discovering myself and discovering what it is that I am making. My why is pretty simple. I want to do this to capture my youth, my soul, an expression of myself, and long term, it's something I can look back on and be grateful I did. Short term, it's therapeutic, which is helpful now that I'm tapping into a more authentic version of myself. Authenticity is not always comfortable, but it feels more comfortable the longer you do it. I feel very open right now in an uncomfortable way. I'm like, people are gonna see my face and my voice. By the way, not sure if you can tell, I've got like a little cut thingy on my nose. I was doing backflips at a party the other night, and I landed all of them. But then I tried to do a front flip, and I did not land that one, so I landed it with my face. Anyway, I just got out of the shower, hence the curls. They're curling. They're doing something I like very much. And my big old forehead is on screen today. I'm kind of rough and tumble on this day. I don't feel very well. I don't feel like I'm eating the right food for me right now. Like, I should be eating a lot more vegetables and fruit for my skin and also just for my health and my well-being. But right now I'm just like having like bread and hummus, or hummus as some people say, and coffee. And I'll have yogurt. Yogurt. I will have this in the mornings, and I'll throw in like some granola or some cereal, put some honey on it, I'll drizzle. So that's good for me. Now I'm talking about food. You signed up for this, by the way, so don't leave now. You gotta watch till the end. You gotta like the video. You gotta subscribe to the I'm sorry. Do you see what I mean though by this is therapeutic? Instead of having to go out and dress up and hang out with friends, which I love doing, but sometimes on days like this where I feel so low energy and like I have to put in effort of dressing up and going out and walking places or getting on buses or, And also I like to have fun and look cool. And right now I just feel like I look out of the shower and tired and post nose abrasion. Did you know that it is autumn? Yep, it is. Yuppers. Even though the equinox has not happened yet. Oh wait, is it today? It's not today. It's on the 22nd of September, but I don't really care. Look, I have a candle and it has like the wooden wick, so it makes a crackly sound. I found out a couple days ago that this is very good for me. Like, I just bought it because I thought, ooh, that'll be nice. But then it's like meditation. It like forced me in a good way into like a meditative state the other day, and I was like, I didn't realize how beneficial that would feel for me. So I brought it out just now because I was feeling kind of sad and low. So it is here now, and I am starting to feel better. I have a pumpkin. I got this little pumpkin because I thought, why wait till October to get into this season? Usually by the time it's October, everyone's already unpacking for Christmas, and so I want autumn to really, really last. I think this is the correct time for autumn. I always want to celebrate autumn early, like in August, but it's too hot in August. So, yep, September is autumn now. I am September, so this is perfect, and this is very much what I enjoy. Recently, I have done a little bit of rebranding on this channel. I had it as my full name, just as September Jocasta, but also I just changed it to Stakeouts. I'm experimenting, guys. Let me experiment, okay? Because that's my Instagram handle. It was like a stage name I made up when I was like 10 or 11, for this character, for this OC that I made. That is also just where I chose my name, September, from this character that I made. But Stakeout was the stage name for September. So anyway, my channel is called Stakeouts now. Stakeouts with a Z, with a Z, because I wanted Stakeout on Instagram a while ago, but someone took it, so I did Stakeouts with a Z, with a Z. So that's why I just put it on here as well, because you gotta make it match, you know? If it doesn't match, what's the point? I might change it back to my full name in the future, but for now I'm just having fun, guys. So let me know what you think of my new profile picture, which is, yes, some of you probably can tell, it is to honor my old Plant Kid channel. Because, alright guys, I have to be honest about this. When I ended the Plant Kid channel, I also was like, damn, that was a really good, like, branding. You know, like I loved the branding for Plant Kid because like I've always been a fan of the little sprouty thingy, the plants that come out of the heads on drawings of characters. And so I did this for my profile picture for years. So I had a little avatar with a little sprout coming out of the head. Also, I wrote like Plant Kid, and I'd make the T a sprout, you know, and that was just so genius. So now like I'm rebranding, which is like interesting because I'm like, oh man, that was actually pretty good branding. Anyway, I will make use of it, don't worry. I've already patented that. I have my lawyers, I have my copyright, so don't even think about it. I mean it. Anyway, I feel a bit silly sometimes, do you know? Like, I just sit here and I talk to this camera when I feel sad. Why do I do this? I don't have the energy to talk to anyone else. Maybe I wouldn't feel so safe to ramble like this. I'm trying to open up more to my friends as well. I'll be honest, guys, I spent a lot of my life being very lonely and sad, and like this past year, I've like been opening up a little more and learning how to be myself more around other people as well as around myself. I've been trying for a long time to like merge the me I am in private with the me I am in public. I want like that to reflect. I want my character to reflect publicly and privately. And I want it to sync up, you know? But sometimes I feel like an imposter, like I am not really me. Or I feel like I'm faking all of my friends out sometimes because I'm not like so safe in my body sometimes. Like my body has been through a lot of scary things, and people using information that I give them to hurt me. So I'm very slow to open up with my friends and the people I care about, even when I know they're sweethearts and they would never do this sort of thing. I think maybe some of you can resonate with this. Sometimes you tell people things in good faith and vulnerability, and they use it against you, and maybe you even thought at the time, this person would never do that, so I can trust them, but then they proved you wrong. So I guess I'm just being extra careful right now, and I need to listen to my body, even when my heart wants to say, I want to open up to this friend more. I want to be more open and just tell them everything. This is my heart's wish, but I also need to respect my sympathetic nervous system, which is asking me to go slow, even though I want to go fast. I want to deepen the connections I have with the people I care about. And in my brain, I'm like, well, that means I have to share more. I have to open up more. I have to be more. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just have to be, you know? You need to respect yourself and your body and the pace that it is asking of you, even if it's not as fast as you would like. But typically I find I'm going slow, but I want, or I crave to go fast. Craving and wanting are two different things, I think. But I'm craving to go fast, but my vessel wants to go slow. So I just have to respect that. And the people who are meant for me will understand, and they will stick around, and they will have patience with me. And the people who don't get that, or they don't respect it, they're just not the ones for me. That can feel kind of isolating or lonely sometimes, because I think, what if nobody understands me? Or what if I seem like mysterious or a loner? I met a friend the other night. We vaguely know each other. I guess I would call them a friend, or friendly. They seem cool. We're not close. I just know them. I know them. We're associates? I don't know, guys. We're associates. We're associated. We know we've met. So I was talking to this person at this party the other night, and they even said this to me. They were like, you're so mysterious. What do you do? What are you all about? And I was like, mysterious? And I was like, really? Do I come off as mysterious? A part of me was shocked, but flattered. It seemed oh, am I vampire-esque, cool mysterious? Ooh, no one knows what I do, and I'm so, Or am I weird mysterious? Who's that? I think it was cool mysterious. It felt like a compliment. But I guess I can recognize that within myself. I just didn't guess that other people could recognize that about me. I know that I'm a bit of a loner, and I kind of just stick to myself, and I am a bit of a homebody, and I just do my little projects and things. And I was saying something about going slow and seeing that other people recognize me as withdrawn or mysterious. Going slow about opening up to others, because I feel like when you go through a big grief in your life around trust, the body has trouble trusting people fully to hold your being or your experiences with grace and gentleness. I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to put myself out there more. This is what I'm doing here. It's actually quite strange and kind of scary too, that I am being so honest and vulnerable and open on the internet, which arguably has me seen by more people than the people who are seeing me in real life. But I think there's this level of safety in this as well. Even though more people can see me and hear me and kind of virtually, vicariously, parasocially get to know me, I don't have to deal with them in my physical reality. So that makes it easy to speak about these things. Also, physically, it's just me and this pumpkin, baby. It's just me and this pumpkin in this room, in this whole apartment. So I'm not filtered. I can just be myself. I'm also learning that you don't have to be as bad as you can be. That's the one. That's an old boy. And I was thinking about this as well, because I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of big, uncomfortable, challenging thoughts, intrusive ones that just pop up, and I go, oh, I don't like it, And then a part of me goes, well, is that me then? Because I am having these thoughts and they are within me, and through meditation and repetition of affirmations, affirming it to myself, I go, no, I am not my thoughts. They are just clouds passing through the sky. That is me. And that helps. But sometimes there's so many clouds that you can't even see the sky, and it's just all gray and rainy and wet and windy and scary. and you're like, well, I can't even see the sky that is me. All I see is this storm. So that must be me, because that's all that is left. That's all I can see. And that's all you can feel physically and sensationally. Sometimes I get so lost in that storm. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've got a lot of weather up here. I've got a lot of severe weather alerts. And so sometimes I can feel so overwhelmed by my intrusive thoughts and my emotions, and I feel very challenged. But I just try to keep steering the ship, or riding the surfboard through the big waves. And I need to remind myself that it's going to be okay and that it will pass. And this is another form of doing that. Like, I'm physically or verbally saying it. I'm speaking it right now. My ears are hearing it, my body's hearing it, and there is evidence and documentation. So it does help. It's repetition. I saw this video online where it was like actual footage of your brain's neural pathways rewiring each other. And it was like these little tendrils creating a new pathway in the brain. And it was so inspiring. I was like, I can do that. We all can do that. You just have to keep going. Keep doing the thing over and over and over and over. And eventually it'll be hard not to do the thing. This applies to negative habits and positive habits. And right now, I'm trying to do the positive habits. I'm trying to do the things that, even when I don't feel like doing it, or even when I don't feel like anything good will come from it, sometimes I forget that doing it is the good. The process is the reward. For example, like making this video right now. I said like 5 minutes ago, I don't feel like I have anything interesting to say. I don't feel like this is gonna be valuable or have any sort of structure. But I did say that I wanted to be consistent and that it was therapeutic, and here we are. I feel a lot more calm than I did at the start of the video. Also, guys, you'll have to forgive me. I may start a lot of videos overwhelmed. Not all my videos, obviously, but I think this is a form of therapy for me, because otherwise it's hard for me to just sit down and do nothing without feeling guilty, without feeling like I need to be productive, or without feeling the need to be entertained. Right now, I don't want to scroll on my phone. I don't want to rush off and do something productive. There's dishes in the sink that need to be done, and I'll do them. But like, I'm not like beating myself up about not being a busybody all the time. And I think that's important. And this is one of the only things that I can actually do to get myself to sit down and stop feeling bad about taking time for myself. And more importantly, to actually take the time. You won't believe how many hours I've spent scrolling on Instagram. How many hours of my life I will never get back on a phone from the age of like 15 to now. I won't get that time back. And I won't get this time back either, but you know what I'll have? A silly little video to prove that not only was I here, but I spent time with myself intentionally, and it contributes to the portfolio that is my channel of experiences and thoughts that go on in my life. So maybe I will get 1 view, maybe I will get 1 million views. But the point is, I'm doing something, and it is not keeping me in a negative cycle or pattern. I am not feeling so drained after this. I'm feeling pretty happy that I did this and pretty content. And also I got to showcase my pumpkin and my candle, which you can see flickering right about now. So yeah, this was a little ramble. Anyway, I also just remembered that I have this pumpkin, obviously. Now this is gonna be my friend, but I will get another pumpkin. These are his ears, they're covered. I will get another pumpkin that I will carve later this year, and I'll make a pumpkin carving video like I always have, and it'll be the pumpkin Q&A. So if you want to leave me some comments, some questions to answer in that future video, feel free to do so under this video. Also, I just finished Gilmore Girls, so I'm kind of like all messed up about this right now. So help. Recommend me shows that are similar or that you feel could capture a beautiful autumn spirit. Anyway, I think I should end this video. It's getting pretty long, so I'll see you in the next video. What was that? I guess that's my outro, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening, for watching, liking, and subscribing. If you're not a subscriber already, I'd appreciate a sub. Just one sub is all I ask of you. Most importantly, leave me a comment. I really like reading your comments. Thanks. Have a good autumn. Welcome to autumn. It's not quite here yet, but it is in my heart and it is in the weather. So I'll shut up now. Bye.